Hey, it's Kren, and happy post-Valentine's Day. You see, mypoeticside.com has sort of been flooded with a bunch of post-Valentine's Day blues. Just a bunch of poems of Valentine's Day, and I thought I would exploit and make fun of one. Just take advantage of all these whiny teenagers using this as a marketplace to sell their angst. Nothing I love more than looking through all the titles, because the title says it all. It gives you a little peek at what the rest of the poem will bring. So let's look at a couple of them first. Crying Hearts for Valentine. Undecipherable. I think that's a couple more syllables than you should have in the title. Valentine's Day poem for Cynthia. Oh, that was written by me. Short poems. Show her love. Show her love by coming all over her stomach. Dear Cynthia. Or Sarah. And the last one is her. He better delete that before it gets copywritten. So it's already a movie based on that. So I'm just gonna choose a random one, and I choose Dear Sarah as my target for today, and I will make fun of it relentlessly. Dear Sarah is a poem written by James Hilditch, 38. Quite a step down, I think, from Dragon Chaser. However, I do believe that this name is quite effective. The 38 shows that he is not the first. To read, even though we are apart, I'm still holding you so deep in my heart. I know that it's my fault that you feel so pained, but it goes into a tank that cannot be drained. Each day that gets missed and missed, I still think of the day when we first kissed. I will show you that I want you so much and deep, the key to your heart I wish to keep. I really do feel that it's effective how this poet starts out his very own poem by misspelling the word though. He uses text language. He didn't have time. It shows that he's so heartbroken that he doesn't have the time or the passion to write the whole word. And I think it's very clear his emotion and power that comes from just writing the word though. Comment from author about the poem in the sidebar says, I lost my wife due to hurting her by having an affair, and I wrote this for her after I knew I made a mistake. This is the first poem Iv ever wrote. But you know, dog, I see where you're coming from, James Hilditch, 38. I see where you're coming from. We all have affairs on our wives. It just happens naturally, you know. You gotta have your side bitch. You gotta fuck somebody on the side. It just happens. It's out of our control. And you know, you gotta forgive him. You gotta forgive him. So I wrote you a poem, James Hilditch, 38. I wrote you a poem in commemoration of your affair. Now my poem is titled To James. James stuck his wang wang in another cooch. Now his wife won't give him another smooch. Now he got kicked out of the house, even lost his pooch. Now he's sitting on the street, sitting on his booch. It happens to the best. You gotta suckle on another woman's breast. Hey dog, I get it. It happens. Quote Kren. Really, James, best of luck to you. Keep writing poems about Sarah, and I'm very sorry that this happened to you. Sometimes it's just out of our control sometimes, you know. Just remember, Papa Kren here. Papa Kren is he's watching over you. If you ever need a side bitch, I'm right here.